actual color of the pond.
Aloha and welcome back. In this episode I'm going to show you what you can do for free or semi-free on Maui.
The waves are very, very strong. Have a look how big they are, how far they get. Have a look. That's a feisty sea, eh? Now you understand why surfing was invented here. Holy crap! Jesus Christ! Oh! Wow!
At this park at the northern shores of Maui, if you're lucky, you could find turtles nesting or at least see endemic birds. I was not lucky this time. But as you can see, the waters are very, very feisty. These waters are not for the faint-hearted and are only for expert surfers, because people die. As you can see, me pointing out all the crosses around the rocks of people that perished while surfing and doing their favorite hobby. In general, Hawaii has one of the most dangerous coastlines.
So I must say, one little downside of this little place is that it's so busy here. It's literally just a one-street place, 2 streets. It's very cute, but it's like full of traffic, like the entire time. You just hear cars and cars and cars. It's super busy, which takes a little bit away of the beauty of this little place. But you can see little cute buildings everywhere. So right now we are at the town of Makawao, if I say it correct. It's supposed to be a very little, quaint, charming town again. And it looks quite nice again, just like the previous one, Paia town. So here we have some shops again, different colors, and we have some souvenir shops here and there, and some restaurants, I assume. So let's have a quick look around, see what they have over here. So here we have So as you can see, one of the dates is 1875. So that is considered old here, of course. But it will be an average house, of course, in Europe. But it still looks very cute. Am I in Japan? Is it a different video? Is this a wrong video editing? No, I'm still on Maui. Maui has a very big Japanese population, and you can still find many temples around the entirety of Hawaii and also Maui. This is a Shinto temple, as you can see. Oh yeah, they sell horses and stuff. It's a bit dilapidated, unfortunately, but you can see a lot of horses. It's a complete painting of horses. Fortunately, it looks a little bit closed, but wow. Here we are at another Zen Mission temple complex. Look at this. So this is a cemetery next to the temple complex. And it's all written in Japanese headstones and everything. It's really interesting that it is, yeah, you really feel like you are in Japan for a second. It's a little remembrance garden because this place is more than 100 years old. So, yeah, kind of cool. Let's see if we can see something from the inside. Not sure. Oh yeah. Nice. Huh. So as far as I can see, there is a Buddha statue, I think. It is written in English, Japanese and also Hawaiian.
One of my favorite things to do at the end of the day was watching the sunsets from the Kihei side. It's always absolutely stunning and it never disappoints.
Alright, my first turtle sighting. So there are turtles down here. There's one over there, and one down here somewhere. But yeah, you have to really pay attention very well to see it probably from the camera. When I will go swimming, hopefully I'll also find them. But there we have one, two, and another one there, and here. I've never in my life seen a turtle swimming, ever in the wild. There we have another one. There was one just above the water. That's wild. Like, I've never seen it in my life. Wow. I just expected those things to be like further away, like always. You know, those things are always far away and mostly. But it's just literally at the front. There. You see that one? That's one. Yeah. All right. Wow. That's amazing. Oh. Another one, yeah. With this flipper. Yeah, there he comes. Another one. Ah. Saying hello. They're now both stuck in this sort of the little thing there. Wow.
All across the island you have the opportunity of encountering turtles in the ocean or on the land. And please keep in mind common sense, keep your distance, because there are tourists that even try to sit on them. Not a joke, it actually happens. So keep your distance, be quiet, leave them alone. It is even illegal to touch any wildlife on the island. You will get fined, so be smart. Unless they bump into you when you're swimming, like happened to me, then yeah.
A turtle! A turtle!
So yeah, bumping into a turtle is actually quite common if you swim these waters. As you can see, it just happened to me. I was very enthusiastic about it and I was very shocked about it because I didn't see him coming. I was swimming, suddenly I kicked something and I turned around and this very big turtle was swimming away from me. And it was a very cool experience, but definitely don't go looking for it. And of course Hawaii is famous for diving and snorkeling, but it can be quite expensive. That is why I just bought some goggles, or you can even rent a whole set, for example, for a couple of hours. And straight from the beach you can just swim around a bit, and this is the stuff that you can see for free or semi-free. definitely beats $100 a day. Ironically, I didn't even swim that much in Hawaii in general because of one minor detail, the fact that I was alone, which means I always had to first find somebody to ask if they could watch my bag, keep an eye out, then I could finally go into the water, but not too long because you don't want to bother them too much, because of this break-in problem in Hawaii and stealing bags from the beach, because I even heard a story of a couple being at the beach, went into the water for 5 minutes, bags gone, everything gone. This did result in some very cool conversations with people, so there's always a positive to a negative.
Today we're back at Kihei, and I just wanted to have a nice beach coffee and just relaxing somewhere and probably swim finally somewhere. So it looks beautiful. But I think the beach is for everybody, I guess. Not entirely sure, but okay. It is all connected, right? So all the resorts around here are connected. So this, all this, there. It's all connected through this sort of boardwalk, and they are preparing some kind of a service there. I think maybe it's a wedding. Then they're doing another one over here, probably also a wedding. It's a very wedding heavy environment here. Another event. It's full of events and weddings and whatever on this side of the island. This is for New York, the New York Council. So, where of course should you go if you love New York? To Hawaii. Makes perfect sense. So, we arrived at the Four Seasons Hotel. Let's see where I have to go and what it looks like. Okay. Yeah, that definitely looks expensive. Well, have to go down apparently and then go outside. So let's see where we end up. Right, seems like I found it. So it starts at 5 o'clock, so I still have 15 minutes to wait. Well, I'm curious what it will be like. It's gonna be an official event with, it's even an artist that had many awards even. I have to read again which one. But it's not just somebody, it's apparently really somebody. Aloha,
me back to that place, yeah.
Well, the conclusion of all of these events is that it is nice, it's free first of all. Good music, nice music, and it went on for an entire evening, but I had to go home to, again, let out the dog. It was quite a long time. And yeah, also the hula performances and everything, all those things are for free. So I'm definitely gonna look up some other ones. They have more events, I think soon. I have to check the website. But the Four Seasons, they apparently want to make this an annual thing. So I will try to stay up to date with all the free stuff. Because yeah, you can pay for some things, especially some music, but it costs you quite a lot. So trying to find the free options, definitely better for your wallet. G'day, and today we are in Kihei, and we are next to a big food truck market. Because food trucks are technically the cheapest way to eat around here. Restaurants are very expensive. So let's have a quick look around. This is sort of like a food truck park with a beautiful garden. So there we are.
My quick tip for spending money on food. If you, like most Americans, only have a couple of days of holiday for the entire year, then yes, go ahead, spend all the money you want, go anywhere, eat anywhere, because you have to enjoy your time. If you're gonna be there for a longer time, just like me, and you're really traveling around, then it's not sustainable, of course. Just go to the grocery store, get your groceries, cook at home, just like me, and make your lunch for the day, get some snacks and everything. Keep it simple, and that makes it much easier and less stressful also for money. And sometimes you can get the snack, sometimes of course, no problem.
So as you can see, there are various types of foods around here from all kinds of cuisines and countries and cultures. And this has a kind of like an Asian fusion vibe or something. A lot of Asian stuff here. This is also a garden at the same time, so they sell plants here and trees and whatnot. So it's a bit of a mix. It's yeah, the food. You can sit here, enjoy the quietness and the green around you in a sort of Asian Zen way in the Pacific. Shaved ice is very popular here on the island. So this is supposed to be one of the best, or the best, according to the line that's outside. Look at that. Very busy. So, just gonna figure out if this is gonna be good or not. It's okay, it's okay. Not too sweet until now. This I have coconut, lemon and mango. Yeah, I don't know. It still tastes like it's artificial. I prefer an extra gelato or something like that. That's with real flavors, but yeah. Well, here we are at Kaanapali village or town. It's again a pretty luxurious area. Normally Lahaina would also be included, of course, in this, but at the moment not. For example, here we have a very big golf course, starting from there all the way. They have a lot of golf courses here. I mean, you have a lovely view, of course, but yeah, a lot of stuff is just resorts. So this side is a lot of resorts. Then the other side of the island also has a lot of resorts. So yeah, it's very popular. This is a big shopping center again. So this is called Whalers Village. Very fittingly, of course. And yeah, it's just a very generic mall, of course. It looks very nice anyway, but yeah, it's expensive here, obviously. As you can see, it's a very resorty place, but it doesn't really matter, you know, you're at the beach. You can take some food and drinks, and you can go anywhere you want. You can also enter those resorts many times, or those hotel areas, because they have beaches, obviously. And you can just use their beach too. So here we are at the pond, and they have an algae bloom or something going on, and it's completely pink. This is not color graded or whatever, this is the actual color of the pond. That's wild. That's so wild. Like, randomly somebody posted this online, and from there you barely even, because that's a road, right? That's the road. You can barely see it, and it's just a very little pond here, because it's mostly dried up anyway. And that's just bizarre. It's super pink, like super pink. Wow. Well, I'm here at the beach going towards Lahaina. It's basically the first beach that you will meet when you start going to Lahaina, more or less. It's a much calmer sea and a much quieter beach compared to the north side, of course, and to Wailea, because that's, you know, full of the resorts and stuff. The tricky thing about here is you don't really know who is camping or who is homeless, because there are a lot of homeless people here, I think, and a lot of the tents and stuff look like they are from the homeless people here. So yeah, like here for example. Well, today I'm driving towards Lahaina, but to be precise, the towns behind Lahaina. So this is filmed or recorded in October 2023. So in the summer of 2023, as maybe some of you know, there was a huge fire in the town of Lahaina, and it has wiped out most of the town. To get to the other towns, you still have to drive through that, so I'm basically going to do that soon. I'm just gonna show you what I can see from it. I'm also not putting it in a title or in the thumbnail, so I'm not gonna use this or something for gaining views or whatever, but I still think that I should show you what it looks like after such a disaster. I will look for a donation link somewhere or a website for if you want to donate to this. It's a very big disaster for the Hawaiian community and for the Maui as an island. Lahaina was the capital of Hawaii once, so you can imagine that if a former capital city of something is basically wiped off of the island in this case. It's a huge tragedy. It's an accumulation of many factors, as I have understood. So yeah, I will just show you very realistically what can happen to anywhere in the world, natural disasters, also in a paradise like this.
So for who doesn't know what happened here on Maui, let me just briefly explain the Lahaina fire. The Lahaina fire is the worst wildfire in US history since 1918, first of all, because in total 102 people died and 2,200 buildings were destroyed. It is still being investigated for the cause of how it could go so wrong. What started off as a small bushfire eventually engulfed the entire town and decimated the whole place. Harrowing stories of people trying to get out of town with their cars, getting stuck and having to jump in the ocean to evade the flames. So the official cause is not known yet, but the overall consensus is that it is an accumulation of many factors that led to this disaster. So first of all, the alarms did not turn on, even though Hawaii has the biggest alarm system of all the US states. Communication systems broke down for unknown reason, therefore people were not informed or unaware of what was going on. And most probably that has to do with the power lines that were cut and fell over and therefore also sparked in the dry grass, which created new bushfires. To make matters worse, the fire department had a problem of water pressure loss because of the burned down houses. The water pipes were melted down, therefore leaking water, and that overall caused a pressure drop in the whole system. And the cherry on the cake for this disaster is that the wind was also blowing southwards, pushing people into the ocean.
Right now we are in the town of Lahaina. Yes, Lahaina. Not everything has been burned down, luckily, by the massive fires. And the only part that is more or less intact is this market complex, or it's called a gateway, with shops and stuff. So you're just gonna have a look around to show you and see kind of what Lahaina used to be and what it kind of looked like before. I will obviously not go to the actual town because first of all it's closed, it's illegal to go there. Secondly, I mean, we all know what it looks like, we have seen it on the news. I mean, it's time to show what it was, right? What it used to be, the beauty of what is still standing. So they have this nice little architecture with sort of the wooden structures and stuff. It's kind of cute. And they also reminding people that they are still open, because people, they may think that everything is closed around here, but not everything is closed. So it has a little bit of a cute charm. Those old building styles here. Which looks very cute, and this is probably what I imagined that the old town kind of looked like before. We have some shops over there. But yeah, this is kind of the main thing that survived. And it's kind of ironic because it's kind of like an island that survived in between the fires, and most probably, ironically, because of the parking lot here and the road around it that kind of made a fire barrier, or fire break I think they call it. And just spoke to a lady in a store that told me that even some guards around here that were stationed here, they were putting out fires with buckets of water, stopping it from spreading. So what ironically mostly is, you know, car country, parking lots is mostly a negative thing for the US. As an, you know, image, I would say. This time it saved this area, because that area on the left, behind there is a completely burned, almost completely burned neighborhood, and then everything on that side is basically just gone. So there's this little island of hope, I guess, in that sense.
One thing you cannot deny is that Maui and Hawaii are very strong. Everywhere you go you see signs of Maui strong, Hawaii strong, and we will rebuild. And on that sad note, we finish my last video of Maui. Please consider going to Maui, help their economy just by going there, and help them rebuild Lahaina. Thank you for watching and see you next time.